Source. Every night from 2 to 6 a.m., and it's live.
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA, The Source.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. It is the first day of spring. We're about an hour and a half into spring, actually. 41 degrees right now. Temperatures today climbing to 77 degrees. Look for lows tonight around 47. And tomorrow, the springtime kicks in. 81 degrees, the expected high. 56, the expected low. And that's pretty much what you can expect pretty much for the rest of the week. There's a little bit of rain thrown into the mix on Thursday, but otherwise either partly cloudy or mostly sunny, and highs in the low to mid 80s pretty much the whole way through. Galen Unold is back from his trip to the Caribbean and watched the video this morning, and gosh, that is just such a beautiful thing to see a man and his family just all loving each other and having fun, and my gosh, what a great video. Good morning, Galen. We missed you. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I wish I was in the Caribbean since it's 48 degrees. So much part of spring. It's ridiculous.
That was such a fun video to watch. So when did you get back?
I got back late Saturday.
Okay.
Late Saturday.
Okay.
So it was kind of nice to be able to have yesterday to kind of get back in the groove.
Yeah. Oh, right. It's always good. So did you miss us?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
There were kind of. I mean, yeah. There were a couple of things, and I realized that God is humorous. So it was spring break in Canada, and there were 4,000 people on the boat. Okay,
right.
4,000 passengers. There were 1,000 people under the age of 18. And there were 1,000 Canadians. And I'm telling you, they were everywhere. I mean, you could not turn around. And so I made friends with a couple of Canadians.
Well, that's
good
nice.
For you.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that nice of me?
So how did you know? I mean, how did you know? Like,
how do you know they're Canadian?
Yeah,
I mean, they take up a lot of space in the elevators. They're very polite about it. No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, there were a couple. There was this one guy. We're sitting on the pier waiting to go to the beach, and he goes, "I guess I'll sit next to you." I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." And he goes, "Even though you're a Red Sox fan," because I had my Red Sox shirt on. I'm like, "Oh, okay." Who do you like? He goes, "The Blue Jays." I said, "Oh, don't tell me you're a Canadian." He's like, "Yeah, I'm a Canadian." I said, "Well, can we agree that we both do not like people from Quebec?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I hate people from Quebec."
Oh,
so we had that.
Oh my God!
That was how the conversation started. His name was Peter. We spoke for about 30 minutes, and I asked him how he was getting home, and he said, "Oh, I'm flying." I goes, "Oh, okay, good." He goes, "Why?" I said, "Because you guys don't know how to drive on the highway."
Oh my God!
He goes, "You're right. You're right." It was fun. No, it was a great trip, and I got a kick out of that and the Canadians. And then when my kids heard that he was Canadian, they just started laughing. And the guy's like, "What are they laughing about?" He goes, "Well, they know I really don't like Canadians." He goes, "Oh, I can understand that." So,
wow! Oh my gosh! So he had no clue that it's just a gag. It's just a joke. He had no clue.
Yeah, no. He knew.
Oh, he knew. Okay.
I mean, he could tell. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah.
Well, did he get I mean, did you let him in on the fact that you do a radio show? That's part of it.
No, because that would have been complicated. We talked more about the pitching staffs and the rotations for each ball club this year.
Oh my gosh.
We did anything else.
You guys bonded.
Important things in life.
See, here's the thing.
Yeah, well, there are some very important things to discuss.
That's right.
Coming up this year's baseball game.
Baseball.
All right, now see, here's the thing: is you bonded more with a Canadian than you would have with me if you didn't know me. If you didn't know me and I sat next to you, first of all, I wouldn't even notice your shirt. So, and as soon as sports came up, I would fall asleep.
Yeah.
So
well, you started the conversation by saying, "I'll sit down next to you despite your Red Sox shirt." So,
I wouldn't have said that. Oh my gosh, it's too funny. I love the video, the scenes where you guys are on those all-terrain vehicle. What do you call those things with the
the four-wheelers,
in the mud? Where was that? Where was that? Where did you do that?
So that was in the Grand Caymans, and part of the deal is my wife wanted to go to the ruins in Costa Maya, and I said, "Fine, we'll go," because the boys really didn't want to go. I said, "But I get to pick where we're going to go in Cozumel," and she goes, "Okay." And so I picked ATVs, and my wife was a trooper. She hated it, but she went through it.
Did she drive one?
She had a ball. Yeah, she was in there. You can see her picture in there, and I mean, it was so much fun. The kids had a ball. I had a ball.
That looked like fun,
and it was a lot of fun. And the Mayan ruins were really spectacular. I didn't expect to. Sometimes things are, it's like we were talking about before I left, like, don't look that big in pictures, but it was really cool. I mean, it goes back to 400 BC, and it's pretty amazing.
Did you climb? Did you climb the thing in the picture? Did you climb?
You can't go all the way up anymore because people are going up there, and then, here's a structure that has stood for thousands of years, and they're writing, "I was here."
Oh.
And so they had to prevent that, so you can't climb all the way up to the top anymore.
Ah, okay. And you had a guide. You had a photograph of your guide.
Yeah.
So this is what he does every day?
Right. His name was OL. And when I do these things, I don't like to go in a huge group. I like to do more of a private tour, and so there were just our family, and so we could take our time and we could ask any questions. And he was a Mayan descendant, and it was really incredible. Learned a lot. It was a lot of fun.
Wow, that is very cool. I have more questions, but so do your fans. Let's take a listener call. I should say good morning. You're on there with Galen.
Yes, good morning again. Galen, when you were in conversation with your Canadian people there, I'm always kind of interested in how the Canadians feel towards U.S. politics and Trump. Did they ever bring that subject up?
Yeah, actually, I did it with a couple of people, and almost across the board, they all said, "Yeah, it's kind of crazy, and our immigration laws are a lot tougher than yours, and things like that." And then, there are a couple of like, "Yeah, why don't we just build one across Canada?" Because right now the big issue is they're having a ton of Mexicans going north instead of going south because they're really worried about being deported. And they said there's thousands of people coming into Toronto. This guy Peter said there's thousands of Mexicans coming into Toronto every day.
Wow.
So he said, "Yeah, this is an issue."
Let's just fix up Mexico. Maybe they wouldn't be leaving so much. Yeah. Thank you, Hugh. Oh, I think he's gone. I think he's gone. By the way, I'm not hanging up on anybody. It's just that I have to ride the things here because there's an echo. Otherwise, you guys will go crazy. I can't hear it, but that's what I'm told. There's an echo. All right. So the question I have, two questions about the jumping 30 feet thing. You jump 30 feet into the water. Where was that?
Okay, it's called it's a spring, and that was in Cozumel. That was all part of the ATV tour. So we rode, and then you got to this what they call a cenote, and so it's about 60 feet deep, but it's a natural spring, and because you're so close to the ocean, you get that salt water filtering in, and so it's half salt water, half fresh water, and it was really eerie, and you could tell apparently in that area that was a place of some, not necessarily worship, but a place of honor. And so we went up there, and it's all limestone, and it was really, really cool. So he's like, "Hey, do you want to jump from the top?" I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, great.
Okay, well that's
wonderful.
so that yeah that was
and our guy Oscar went up there, and he did it first. And my wife didn't know how to operate the camera, so that's why you don't see Oscar jump.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm like, we were up there for like 5 minutes waiting for my wife to figure out how to record it, because I wasn't going to do it if it wasn't recorded. So.
Right.
Wow. I mean, 30 feet. I mean, looking up, like on the video, you probably don't get the real sense of what it looks like when
You
you're
don't.
standing up there, right?
Don't. And so we were talking off the air. Were you scared? I remember I looked at it. I saw him jump. I'm like, okay, this is no big deal. And then I got to the edge. Like, oh, that's far.
I know.
And then I looked behind me, and there are my two boys. And I'm like, well, I gotta go. I don't want to be a chicken. And then I went, and then they did the. So we got back after we had done the ATV. We went back on the ATVs for about another hour, and then we were in the van back, and Tristan's like, "Dad, were you scared?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah. Well,
And I said, "Were you?" And he goes, "Well, I saw you jump, and I figured if you could do it, heck, I could do it." So,
They would have regretted it if they wouldn't have done it.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they would
it
have
was.
regretted
It was
it.
really. It was an experience. It's one of those things that I'll probably never do again. So I'm glad I maximized it.
that's so cool, and I'm glad you shared it with us on YouTube. It was just so nice. You do the job putting together the video very well. I love the way you do it. Galen asked me if I liked the music. I don't even remember the music, and I had the sound on. I could hear your voices and stuff like when you had that part of it there. So
Video, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I love them. And I'll watch that all throughout the year, and I go back, and I'll go throughout the year and watch all of them at least once. But if you notice in there, we went to the exact same place we did 2 years ago in Cozumel, and I took a picture of my boys in the same place. And that rocked me when I saw how much they had grown. Like, oh my gosh.
they are young men. They are young men now. They're not boys anymore. Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
and
And I've got to go in and I've got to finish. That's not the final edit because I have to go in and put some more photos in there. Because I didn't lose my camera this year, which was a real treat. That was
Yeah. Right.
what's really great about what you're doing, Galen, is that you're instilling family and love and family values and the importance of taking a vacation at least once a year to your boys. And then when they grow up and have their own families, they're going to carry on that tradition because they love it so much.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I was fortunate enough that we went on vacation, at least once a year growing up. But my wife didn't. Her family, her father may have taken a week off, but they didn't really go anywhere. And so, she feels like she missed those kind of family trips. And that's why it's so important for us and for her especially.
Exactly.
yeah.
No, you got to take the time, or it slips away.
Do you know? I've
have it again.
I've had a thought that when you're younger, you do a lot of things, and you say, "I'm doing this so that I have memories for when I get older." And now that I'm older, I mean, I'm not old enough that I can't make more memories. I still can do that, hopefully, knock on wood, well, God willing, and all that. But I think. The truth is, I don't really like living in them. I like going to them a little bit, but then I get, I'd rather do something new rather than being, you know what I mean? So
Right.
the memories are awesome, but I don't want to, I just don't want to live on memories, you know? So
No, you gotta do.
I love seeing your memories.
Oh, and and that's just I completely respect what you're saying. And sometimes you have to. What I like to do is I like to go back and be able to, because of our technology and the ability for the video and everything to stand the test of time, and it still look good and crisp. And I like to go back and look at when my boys were just really boys and see how they've grown and how they've changed. And I completely respect what you're saying though about I don't want to live in the past. I have to live in the now.
Yeah. See, 30 feet though. When I show you jumping 30 feet, I know everybody always makes fun when I equate feet to how tall a building is, but 30 feet is 3 stories. You're jumping from the top of a 3-story building.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I would love to do that.
Growing up, we used to jump off of my roof into my pool, and that was much scarier because the pool was only like 8 feet deep.
Yeah.
60 feet deep.
Yeah. That is scary too. Yeah.
We did it twice. I will tell you, we did it twice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and the question I had
Liked it
about
so much we wanted to do it again.
the question I had about that was this: did you discover that and then decide to jump, or is it like not a ritual, but is it part of the tour? The guide says, okay, this is where we jump.
Well, what he did is you go to the cenote, and you go and you just kind of look at it. You go, it's really cool. And I was looking at this ledge. I'm like, wow, is that a ledge? He goes, yeah. I said, well, what's there? He goes, well, if you want, we can go up there and jump, but you don't have to jump. I'm like, oh, I want to go up there and look. That's what happened. We went up there and jumped.
Oh my gosh!
It was really cool. It was really cool, and that's another reason why I like to have a small group, because you get those kind of experiences and that you don't get if you're over there with 30 more people.
Let's see. We have to tell about the blood supply. Tom Davis filled in for you last week, and of course, it was great to see Tom. He came into the studio 3 out of 5 days, right?
Yes.
Once was on the phone, and once he had an award ceremony or something.
Yes, he did on Tuesday. Yeah.
So, he kept us up to date. How is the blood supply right now?
From what I can gather, we're still in critical need of type O. I'm kind of out of the loop. I'll have I have a meeting first thing this morning, kind of catch back up. But yeah, we are in critical need of type O, so we just need people to get out there, get the life and donate blood.
We will take a little break. On the other side of the break, I want to tell Galen what we did Friday.
Okay.
Because I want to see if he will approve. I also want to tell him what we spent the gift card on. He gave us a gift card for the movie theater.
Yes, he did.
We saw a movie.
For Christmas.
I want to see if he approves of our choice of films. All right, we'll take a little break. Be right back with Galen Unold back from his trip to the Caribbean. It's fun listening. We'll be right back.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. On this Monday, mostly sunny, beautiful with a high of 72 to 76. Monday night will be clear and cool with lows ranging from the mid and upper 40s inland to about 54 along the coast. Sunny and gorgeous on Tuesday with a high of 78 to 82. Wednesday, mostly sunny and pleasantly warm, high 82 to 86. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
If you know of a young woman burdened with an unwanted pregnancy, please tell her about the House of One and Faith in Ocala. This free and confidential residence helps pregnant teen girls in a family atmosphere while forming an adoption plan. Part of the ministry of Family of God Fellowship, the House of One and Faith offers a safe, loving environment. Call 352-687-8895 for more information.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Our tractor services include bush hog, disking, front end loader, box blade, and stump grinding. We also have zero-turn mowers for the smaller paddocks, aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing.
All right, 23 minutes after 8 o'clock. That music is the artist that Galen used the music from to put under his video. That's, I had never heard of him before, Nick Rave. He almost looks like me when I was younger. Look at him, Rob. He's got all the wild long hair. Look at him. Almost looks like the way
He does. Oh, look at that. The back part and everything. What, he sure does.
It's kind of funny. Plays better than me, though. Galen Unold on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. I neglected before we went to the break to thank Palm Garden of Ocala and Penn Flooring. Let me start with Penn Flooring because I have something extra to tell you about Palm Garden today. Penn Flooring has beautiful flooring for you to remodel your home and your office from the floor up. They have a showroom at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, and that is right over the McKay-Williams Bridge, just over a few blocks from Pine Avenue. Go there and get your new flooring. And we've had our flooring here for the last 5 years, and it got dirty because we walk on it all the time. So Silverback Restoration, we want to make sure we mention them. They cleaned our floor, made it like new again. Give them a call at 414-5312. They do not just flooring, but they do grout, tile, carpet, and upholstery. So give them a call, 414-5312. And Palm Garden of Ocala Health and Rehabilitation Center. Let me tell you what their main thing is, and I'll tell you about a way to get some jewelry tomorrow to help out with Alzheimer's. First of all, they have long-term skilled nursing care. You know somebody who needs that kind of care? You want to check out Palm Garden because skilled nursing is the two words you want most of all. But it's better than that. It's bigger than that. They have a staff that is top-notch. They will take care of your loved one and make sure life is beautiful for them. They get amazing meals. They have an amazing activities program. The place is spotless, and it's just a really great place to be. And if you're going there for short term, guess what? The therapy they offer is 21st century. The therapists are also top-notch, as everybody is over at Palm Garden. So go visit there. Now, tomorrow is a good chance for you to visit there, because tomorrow from 11 till 2, Palm Garden is having a fundraiser for the Walk to End Alzheimer's with Jessica Mayer of Premier Designs. And Premier Designs, I guess, is a jewelry company because it shows on the flyer photographs of jewelry, different types of jewelry. It says every style, every taste, every budget, every woman. So it's tomorrow from 11 till 2 at Palm Garden. Just go over there, and not only will you enjoy the jewelry show, but you'll also probably be able to take a tour. You have to ask. Give them a call, and they can give you details. Let me make sure I have their number. It is 854-6262, 854-6262. Palm Garden of Ocala is at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. And again, call us if you need that repeated. So Galen is back. I really want to talk about your trip a little bit more, but I want to tell you about what we did. Ready?
Yeah.
Friday, we went to a ballet. First ballet ever.
Mm-hmm.
Was it your first ballet?
No, I've been to one before, yeah.
So it was my first ballet ever. It was at the theater in Gainesville, the Phillips Theater.
Yep, Curtis and Phillips Performing Arts Center. Fabulous. It's like a mini Radio City Music Hall.
Have you ever been to a ballet?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know when they always say football players sometimes study ballet to make their skills better.
That hasn't happened since Lynn Swan. Yeah.
Oh, really? But anyway, there was one moment on this stage where these guys were running around so crazy. I said to Robin, afterwards, because I didn't want to interrupt, but I said to Robin, that's why I guess it's good on the football field. If you can do that, nobody's going to catch you.
Exactly.
I wish I could run like that. I mean, these guys could run and flutter their feet before they even hit the ground.
That's right. They were great.
I don't know how they did that.
Yeah, it's amazing. One guy did it, and it still sticks. But, yeah, Lynn Swan did that back in the 70s and the 80s.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It was also our first experience with a man in the ladies' room.
Yep.
Robin went up to use the ladies' room, and she came back. I thought something happened. She said, there was a man in the ladies' room. I said, what happened? She said, nothing. It was just a man in the ladies' room. What?
Gainesville. It's Gainesville.
Gainesville, yeah.
Well, he was dressed like Caitlyn Jenner, so he came down, and then I pointed her out to Larry. So, he scrutinized it. Yep, that's a guy.
No, we're not being judgmental. It's our first time.
It was our first time.
First time. So. Hadn't experienced this before.
She seemed like fun. All the ladies she was with were laughing. So, I thought that was cool.
All the ladies were laughing, Galen.
That she was with. They were.
I know, but she had a deep voice. It was just funny.
Yeah, she
to hear you say that.
Long blonde hair and makeup, heels, and looked nice.
So then we used the gift card you gave us. We went to see
Okay.
a movie. We saw an IMAX movie, a 3D IMAX movie.
Yep.
I don't think I gave you enough to cover all that.
That's okay. We added money to it. But anyway, it was Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, how was it?
Pause. Wasn't Logan.
It's a musical. No, it was good. I liked it. I don't know if you would like it. I don't know. It was good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be dragged to that. But
Doug went to see
Watson's
King
a pretty
Kong.
good actor. Isn't that Emma Watson?
Emma Watson is fabulous.
Yeah,
you will like her. You will like it.
She's cute if you're 30, 40 years younger. Yeah. All right, Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
So thumbs up or thumbs down, Larry?
Thumbs up. I give it. I loved it, but I don't know that you would. But
yeah, but you know.
But Doug saw
I like
Kong.
some musicals.
Doug saw Kong. Just so you know, Doug saw Kong.
Yeah.
Skull Island, Kong.
There you go. Good job, Doug.
Well, it's good to have you back, and it was fun to hear about your trip.
I can't believe you're into movies all of a sudden. That's so awesome.
And the ballet.
Ballet.
We went to the ballet. That was really good.
Yeah, we saw La La Land. We've seen three movies.
Yeah.
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 All right. Well, I want to catch up with the world, you know.
Hi.
I'm a little bit holding back. Where's the Bloodmobile today?
Hey, today we're at the Walmart out in the Shores on Bahia Avenue.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
All right.
Mary Camper.
First day back after a vacation is always kind of a drag, but enjoy your day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day out there, so.
Yeah.
Just think, it's this beautiful in Cozumel. Right now in Cozumel, it looks just like this.
Now it's 80-something degrees. Yeah.
All right, Galen. Thank you for
All right, be
everything.
good, Joe.
Thank you. We will be right back.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen Silver Springs. It's a new year full of good stuff and good food. So come on down to DQ at Silver Springs and start it off right. Because we've got things for your heart's delight. Chicken strips and pepper gravy and slaw or chili dogs, oh so savory. Codfish and grilled burgers too, made to order just for you. Creamy and frosty, blizzards and shakes, and all kinds of flavors for goodness sakes. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
Tick-tock. The days fly by, and we find tax season is upon us once again. Not to worry, though. With a reputable CPA firm on your side, you can rest assured that all of your needs will be handled in a professional and thorough manner. Robson, Scribner, and Stewart is just that firm. They're there for their clients year-round, not just during tax season, to handle your needs and answer any questions you may encounter. At Robson, Scribner, and Stewart, there is no client too small or too large. Their expertise ranges from the single individual to the largest of corporations. Get your return prepared by a professional who will use their years of experience to ensure that your tax